Ever wondered how attackers bypass web application firewalls? Today, we explore this fascinating topic. Web application firewalls, or WAFs as they're often called, serve as a first line of defense in the world of cybersecurity. They scrutinize incoming traffic to block potential threats, keeping our digital environments safe. However, like any defensive tool, they're not infallible. Attackers have developed a range of techniques to evade these firewalls, bypassing their defenses and gaining unauthorized access to systems. Understanding these WAF evasion techniques is not just intriguing, it's crucial for anyone interested in cybersecurity. Now that we've set the stage, it's time to dive into specific WAF evasion techniques. The first two techniques we explore are fuzzing and regex reversing. Fuzzing, in its simplest form, is like trying every key on a keyring until you find the one that unlocks the door. In cybersecurity, it means bombarding the web application firewall, or WAF, with a barrage of known payloads. It's a brute force method designed to identify potential vulnerabilities. It's a lot like throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. But what if you're dealing with a lock that changes its shape? That's where regex reversing comes into play. This technique is a bit more sophisticated. It involves interacting with the WAF, studying its responses, and using that information to identify and bypass blocking patterns. It's like a dance, where you watch your partner's moves and adjust your steps to match theirs. While these techniques are powerful, they represent just the tip of the iceberg. Let's move on to more advanced techniques. Next up, we have obfuscation and encoding, as well as HTTP header spoofing. These are two more ingenious ways attackers attempt to bypass web application firewalls. Obfuscation and encoding techniques are used to change the structure of malicious code. This is done by altering the code's appearance without changing its function, effectively disguising it from firewalls. Encoding, on the other hand, transforms the code into a different format, making it harder for a WAF to recognize it as a threat. Then we have HTTP header spoofing, a simple yet effective technique. Here, attackers trick the firewall by sending deceptive headers. These headers might appear normal at first glance, but they carry harmful payloads that can compromise the system once they get past the firewall. These techniques demonstrate the creativity and sophistication of attackers. However, understanding these methods helps us build stronger defenses. Now that we've explored these techniques, it's time to wrap up our discussion. We've journeyed through the world of web application firewall evasion techniques, uncovering the power of fuzzing, regex reversing, obfuscation, encoding, and HTTP header spoofing. We've seen how attackers can exploit unknown bugs and use wildcard characters to bypass security measures. But most importantly, we've emphasized the need to understand these techniques to enhance our cybersecurity and fortify our systems. Remember, knowledge is power. The more we understand about these evasion techniques, the better we can protect our systems. Stay safe out there.